Gotta move closer today. Hey everyone. Sorry about this. Let's get going. Welcome back to some more Underrail. Oh, my neck. I've been sleeping improperly. That and I think anxiety and what have you has been really taking a toll, stress on my body recently. And oh, wow. I have some of the worst neck tension headaches I have ever had today. In the last video, Gabriel purchased his plasma leviator. Awesome. We got a little training in how to fight on it, and we came back over here to the Black Sea. We killed mutants to access the NFT facility, fixing a crane to get down here. And now, we're going to explore it, looking for the microchip that we need. Let's get started. Oh. Right. And I have the strength with Gabriel to lift this gate. And fight some giant crabs, apparently. Our first enemies, well, not our first enemies here, but our first unique enemies. Giant crabs have a good amount of resistance, if I recall correctly. Physical resistance, that is. But as you can see, we are still able to do some decent damage to them. Just not enough to swing to kill the second one. Let's go ahead. Actually, I'm not going to shout yet either. I want to wait to see if we get more crabs. Normally, there'll be like a side crab that comes along to also assist. Oh yeah, we didn't even need to yell. Not yet, at least. Okay, just two of them. So we'll attack this one, because this one will die from the nearby electrical damage we'll deal. That wasn't so bad. I really like our thunder hammer. It is amazing. And we get some eyes. We'll go ahead and see what types of poison we can take from them. Oh, I forget who mentioned it. Crap. I had to bring up my YouTube channel, but someone mentioned it was a great idea as well. Possibly looking into making even more caltrops of different types of poisons. And so when we come back from after exploring the NFT, this facility here, like the NFT, this warehouse, we'll go ahead and look to see if we can make other types of caltrop poisoned, other types of poisoned caltrops to assist us in fending off the natives. I like this, the artwork here. There's statues everywhere. Okay, they're still, apparently many years ago, they were still using the same things that we use today. I guess that would make sense that you wouldn't have incredible, like, factories producing these goods, at least not here in South Underrail. I guess if it works, you know, just keep producing the same goods. Even though it's been, perhaps, what, 300 years or so? Three centuries? Is that what the professor said? I think he did. Administration. Hello, administration. You can get a key card somewhere in here. Nope. It's gonna be interesting this time. Garrett was able to unlock a bunch of stuff to get loot and or lore or other items. Poor Gabriel doesn't have anything of the sort, so we have to find the key cards if we want to get around. Hacking either. I don't get to go in there. Ooh, I saw the crab. We'll probably clear out the entire facility. one of you. That was a Psy Crab. Psy Crabs have significantly more hit points and armor, if I recall correctly, than normal ones do. It just occurred to me that our electrical hammer does its full electrical damage even with pummel. So that makes pummel even more dangerous than it would be normally. You see a large water pump dressed in dust and cobwebs, but despite its superficial appearance, you determine that it's still functional. There's a button on it that is conveniently labeled Activate. I believe the floor below us was flooded. Now it will no longer be. Oh, I hate you. Guess it's going to be a good opportunity to see if these guys are immune to lightning. They are. Okay, let's heal. Not immune to energy, though. Kind of need to absorb these hits because we're being stunned at every turn really greatly reduces the number of action points I get. And I think I can shout at these guys. You know, we're gonna take it. How many hit points does that have left? 2? 4. Alright, not bad. Let's go ahead and heal ourselves up. Oh, we're bleeding a little bit. That's fine. Okay, now we'll recharge our shield. Oof, yeah, this is gonna get very expensive battery-wise. But still really efficient, in so much that we are quickly able to kill these things. Garrett had to do quite a bit of running around and poisoning and shocking certain ones while setting other ones on fire, and we're using traps to take care of these crabs. I suppose I should be looking to use grenades, actually, to help us with these things as well. Let's go ahead and do something like this. Since the Psy Crabs are immune to lightning, I would hazard a guess that our stun gun will do nothing to them either. Take all the bullets. The level garbage. Break that apart. Those as well. Some bolts. Bolts will stay. Hello, boxes. Ooh, hello. Bunch of ammo in this one. Oh, crabs. Giant and the colossal. they're unable to hurt me. That's amazing. It feels wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. This was such a fun character to build. Right, let's go ahead and have Yield Sandwich. Recharge our Thunderhammer. And keep exploring. The jackhammer here. We are still carrying one, and it's fully charged, so we should not need that one. They don't sell for very much, if I recall correctly, either, and they weigh 15 pounds, so it's just not worth picking it up. We could jump down there with Agility 1. That basically just says that you're allowed to jump down here. Good luck with that if you decide to do so. But we have a ladder over here that we gained access to by draining it. Draining the area below, so let's go ahead and head on down. How are we doing on weight? Almost full. Should probably make a few hard choices here. Let's see. What am I carrying that's weighing me down so much? Oh, all this crab stuff. So we don't need that or that. I do want to bring some of this with me because I like to see what it can create armor-wise. So just one of each. They weigh 13 and 10 pounds. Our first strongman, everyone. That is very nice, that we can be practically guaranteed to kill one of them with a single single turn, in a single turn. I guess I should recharge. I have 13 of these left. Only a malfunctioning empathy unit. We can only assume it's malfunctioning according to the observed behavior. I love the little lore / puns that they have on all the oddity items. I've talked often about how much I dislike oddity mode, but in truth, it is a really unique way to experience, literally, the game. And it can be fun. I like it also because a part of me does still like it, despite all the amount of increased difficulty playing with it adds, because it does make it tougher. You have to make do with less as you play through the game. It can also be fun to collect them all. Welcome, guest. Please select one of the following options. Toggle the surveillance office gate. And Vault 4, and Vault 3. Let's open everything up. Let's see what we have in here. Some fancy looking barrels. Some chemicals. Actually, what was that? Acid. I guess we must take it. The clink. A little crab. That's a bit ominous. We have some unpowered security cameras. So close. So close. This armor has also been amazing. Oh, 97 quality power core. That's worth quite a bit. lots of artwork in here, but nothing else. Not really. What is this location again? Why storage depot? They put a lot of effort into crafting art all throughout this depot. Even though probably no one was down here regularly. The NFT still really wanted to make things look, so aesthetically pleasing, I suppose. Well, Wall, we have a plan for you. Just occurs to me, I didn't bring any of my gas masks with me. I don't even know if we need them. I can't remember if we need them while we're out here exploring the Black Sea. Guess we should take the coal. Let's charge this one. This way we're a little farther away from the other two that activated. Now they can go and pick up rocks if they so desire to throw them at us if they wish. But they decided not to do so. So close. With Garrett, I remember that I was relying on my mobility to keep out of their ability to hit me with their melee attacks, since I had so many movement points with him. And if, on the off chance that I did end up getting pinned, I would be able to use Uncanny Dodge to guarantee that they would miss about 6 of their attacks for the rest of that turn. It's interesting with Gabriel, I'm just going to just waltz up and take the hits. Our armor provides decent protection, and as long as we are only hit a few times, we'll naturally even regenerate the damage that they have done. I probably should be using Exposed Weakness to guarantee I can kill it with the first round of attacks. Crabs. Crabs are in the way. Now we were rudely interrupted here. Hey, look at that wall's portrait. A bit weird. Oh, hello. We can go down some more if we so desire. We might end up doing that. Oh, we also should consider the fact that all this was underwater, except for all this was underwater for a while. We only just drained this area. It must not have been completely submerged. At least not for that long. I don't see any, like, coral or plant life down here. I would have figured some of it would have walked in with the crabs, as it were. A security keycard. Oh, and another strongman. I really do need to take hacking with him. I originally was, as you can see, focusing on improving chemistry, but But I'm thinking I'm going to stop that, and I will stick with my original plan of dumping points into hacking to level that. With that key card, we might be able to now, or security key, we might be able to open a few of these doors. Welcome, guest. Please select one of the following options. Why don't you toggle? Error. Mechanical function detected. Unable to open gate. Logging and dispatching technical support. In case of emergency, please seek a strongman's help in order to gain access to Vault 2. Through that way yet. Let's see what was behind this one locked door then. I see at least a fusion cell. Sorry, I'm not doing as much talking as I normally do, everyone. I'm really enjoying the music, and I love the aesthetic of the NFT facilities. Oh, this can bring us back upstairs. I think the elevator can take us to the other areas of where the mutants had control. I didn't even see an elevator on the very top floor. Maybe there wasn't one up that high. I don't think we'll kill the rest of the mutants since they didn't run up the stairs to fight us. We can let them live. Alright, so we want to go... Actually, that's the wrong way. I guess we'll climb down here. I don't see an agility check, so it's not like we're dropping down to the floor below. This area screams crabs to me. By the way, everyone, crabs will occasionally burst out of the ground, making a rather loud and frightening noise. Just a heads up. I was probably stealth the entire time I was down here with Garrett. So I can't... I don't know where they'll be or will they'll pop up. Come on, shrimp. Give us a shrimp. Just an anglerfish. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oop. A mini head. Okay, let's try to get another one of these. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nothing. Okay. And as I was just saying, so let's swing at you and make sure we don't get dazed. What caused that death, I wonder? Oh, but was it... I must have hit him for some decent damage to cause him to bleed with my sledgehammer attack, with the one attack I made against him. Coiled antenna. You wonder if this is some sort of adaptation that makes the side crab to better conduct... that enables the side crab to better conduct the electricity. And a hippocampus. 27. We'll take the eye, though. And that's probably the way we're supposed to go. Something's moving down there. Can I actually fish down there, I wonder? We can. Let's see what we get out of this pool. I don't think I actually carried a fishing rod down here with Garrett originally. So I am curious if we can get something out of this. Reminds me of Big Trouble in Little China. With the, it will come out no more! That one scene where something was making bubbles in the water to distract everyone. And this huge, like, insectoid-like creature leaped out of the wall to grab someone. Oh, well, nothing's biting. Alright, let's take it back. A rock sharpened in the shape of a fork. And nothing else. Before I leave, I'm going to go fishing in one more spot, since I'll never probably come back here ever. So just in case we can get something from this area. I mean, we have already. We got a mini head and an anglerfish. Okay, so we can get anglerfish from this pool. Red-lipped batfish. And one more fish. No more fish. Okay. Now, I don't need the mini heads. The lipstick does not help that much in terms of looks. I guess not. It might help if you were into the Innsmouth look, I suppose. Oh, I see. This door couldn't open because it opens inward, and rubble had blocked it entirely. Some decent quality stuff here. Be worth a little bit when we bring it back and sell it. Plasma cells, very nice. And another greater fusion cell. Oh, you poor strong man. I don't think they can be intimidated. Correct. Oh man, we failed even to intimidate the volatile fuse box. What type of hero are we? In retrospect, and I think I mentioned before, Yell wasn't really worth taking with Gabriel. I should have taken something else. But it's fun to run around and scream for the Emperor, I suppose. That was something I meant to talk about. And I forget who even asked me to talk about it. It's been several videos now, but someone had asked me to go over maybe Gabriel's character and explain why I feel on hard this character would struggle so much. And that's because of some of the feats like Yell, for example, and Parry that I've taken. They're for theme more than... And they're helpful, somewhat. Parry more than... Oh, not... Is it Parry I have? I think it says blocking. Get the name right, Tim. Guard. Guard makes sense thematically because I'm holding a hammer, so I can imagine him like blocking an attack with the hammer, for example. But if I was trying to play this game on hard, I probably would not be relying on Guard to help me avoid too much damage. Most of the damage I'm worried about in the normal games going to come from things like ranged attacks like crossbows or sniper rifles. and block or guard isn't going to do anything against them. It'd be like using a shield on hard. That will be very helpful against a handful of melee attackers, but by far and away, I'm more worried about other enemies instead. I would struggle on hard to make this character work because of these feats need to focus the feats even more to survive combat on the higher difficulty levels. Alright, I'm babbling. Let's go ahead and click on this. Hypothermal generator output, less than 2 megawatts. Power substation unit output, Unit 1, on. 320 kilowatts peak value. Unit 2, off. Total output, less than 1 megawatt. Power routing protocol, auto. Attempt to boost this unit's power output. You see a single panel at the foot of the unit that you can open. As the outer casing is made of actual stone and cannot possibly be handled by a single person, you open the panel and inspect what is inside. There is no way for you to reach the generator core, as that will require the casing to be removed. But despite that, you soon figure out a way to get more power out of this unit, by cannibalizing the unit next to it for replacement parts. You turn the power off so that you may work safely. The lights turn dim, but even in semi-darkness, you're able to accomplish your task. You immediately feel extra power after turning the unit back on. 1.5 megawatts. I think that now gives me the power I need to turn on and off the locks. This way, if we had... So this is pretty useless to us, but if we had snuck in here, we might have been able to turn the power on and then shut the door to trap the... Oh, no, because interacting with this de-stealths you. So maybe that does something else for us. The Dead Tactician has an advanced electronic repair kit. A fold M7. A touchscreen mobile personal computer that can be folded in half up to 2 times, reducing its diagonal length to about 13 centimeters. Has no visible physical buttons or connectors, making this device pretty much nothing but a uniform smooth surface. Phil's arm. This arm used to belong to a Phil Bridges, judging by the name patch you had seen on the man's overalls. You can distinctly feel something solid between the hand's index finger and thumb. Okay, everyone, I think that does it for this area. That was pretty fast. So, yeah, holy crap, good for us. All cleared out. No real danger either. I like it. Yeah, I don't think that turning this power on did anything for us in the lower levels either. Let's go ahead and head on up and head on out. Ascend to the top floor. So where next? I'm curious if Oculus can do something with this M7. So here's what I'm thinking we're going to do. We're going to head back to the expedition camp, and we're going to drink the juice, go back to the core city area, and we will attempt to go back to Oculus and see if they can do anything with the M7. Of course, everyone, OCD compels me to map out all the icky darkness. Moving a little slower since we are weighing an extra 100-something pounds or stone. Hey, just good to see you guys. I suppose while we're here, though, we should sell some stuff to Lattleman and to, whatchamacallit as well. Oh, we should also look around this area, shouldn't we? Do you know what's on the menu today? I'm getting sick of crab. How could you ever get sick of crab? It is a highly ornamented power generator that appears to be made of some unusual kind of stone. It's a flux controller, made with style. All the various types of art and pieces of equipment or technology that they're finding in here will probably be brought back to the University of Dis. The side reads NFT. There's a small note on it as well that reads, "Don't touch. Fragile items inside." There are bullet or possibly shrapnel holes on its side. Inside you see some broken equipment. This is getting far too dangerous. I hope the professor knows what he's doing. It must have been comfortable in its prime. That does look like a comfortable sofa. He greets you with a rock-solid expression. Today on the menu, grilled crab, mushroom salads. Sounds delicious. He's the only person I'm aware of that sells buttery steamed clams. But we don't really need more hit points, especially not just 40. I'd rather have a bonus to a stat of some sort. Crab sandwiches. When consumed, increases global mechanical threshold by 15%. That could be nice for absorbing even more damage. He's not kidding, he's selling a lot of mushroom salad. So I want actually canned mushrooms for what's coming up in the future. And that'll do. He's not selling he's not selling fish, right? No, he's not. Okay. They seem to be having another discussion and are unaware of your presence. I guess we'll listen to these, everyone. I've already listened to them with Garrett, but in the off chance you have not heard them, I'll go ahead and listen to these. Tone, you mentioned you had a sister. Yeah, Lily, my little sis. There were 6 of us. By the time I was 13, only Lily and me were still alive. She was barely 3 then, so she don't remember the rest of her siblings. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I've read that child mortality is high here in the South. You betcha. That's the reason moms here pump out so many kids. Unlike yours, which are done after 1 or 2. Then it's legs closed and, "Get your filthy hands off of me, Zoner!" Well, North Underrail has much better living conditions, so it is likely that all our children will reach reproductive age. Hence the smaller number of children per family. Here it's obviously different. But that is why our kids grow up hardcore. Life here ain't free. You gotta earn it, work for it, dominate it. Yeah! Yeah! Survival of the hardcorest. And you get whips because they get life for free. I beg to differ, but let's not get into that. Do you keep in touch with Lily? Yeah, we see each other from time to time. She's a high-profile rod grinder, so she's a busy girl. Rod grinder? Construction work? No, man, no, she grinds rods? She's a hooker. Zone me out and spit on my corpse. Do you not have prostitutes in North Underrail? Not in Dis, but nonetheless, how could I have known what the words mean, Tone? It's a stupid slang. Hey, I could hook you up with her once we're back in Core City. Look like you could use someone dominating your rod real good. Yeah, baby. I'll even arrange it for a discount. Only the best for my pals. Damn it, Tone, you're insane. I'm married. Oh, you're gonna forget you're married after you see my little sis and her massive Tone. Listen, you wimp. Lily ain't no cheapskate. I'm married, you fool. See this ring? Where I'm from, this means I love my wife. You Northerners and your stupid rings. You're a man, you have a man's needs, and a rod. And Mary Ann ain't here. It's Maria. There you go. You've already forgotten her name. No, it's you who remembered it wrong. Damn it. I'm not having intercourse with your sister. Intercourse? La-di-da, ain't we polite. At least you didn't say rub our bodies romantically against one another. It's dominating grinding, man. Say it. Can we change the topic? Ah, no, no, no. Not while you're feeling this uncomfortable. Gabriel, you're here. Well, what do you need? I want to speak with you, Tony. Yeah? Show me what you got. Is he buying anything from me? Oh, I forgot the weapons. I left them outside whatchamacallit. We will probably need to go back and get them, honestly. He's buying this. We'll sell him that and this. Actually, I guess we'll sell him everything. Nice. 300-something credits. Remember, everyone, we're down to 3,436, so we need the money again. Hey, Gabriel, what do you need? Show me some high-tech stuff. So he will buy... Oh, he's not buying any parts. Okay. He is buying the entropic thing, though. Sell... And I don't need this. I guess I don't technically need my old taser, either. It's mostly stuff plus some United Stations dollars. I suppose we might as well pick up some energy, some plasma cells. That works. Right, we can't take any of this stuff, right? I guess if you have stealth, you could probably sneak in here, steal an item right in front of them, and leave before they even notice. Let's talk with... Oh, he's not here. Okay. So, let's instead go back to Core City and see if Oculus can do anything with our M7. We could also talk with Yehota briefly. Cold air surrounds the roof. Yehota stands still, gazing at the sea, her cloak flapping in the wind, which doesn't seem to bother her at all. She glances at you, but somewhat incompletely, as though allocating anything more than an edge of her peripheral vision to identify you is redundant. It's you. What is it? I need some information. She nods, her eyes scanning the vast gloomy sea. What can you see from here? You got eyes as well. You've got better eyes than me. She nods. I need some info on the surrounding locations and what is and has been going on around here. South, it's nothing but the Jaws, as you locals call it, and that glowing monolith on the cliff. West, on that island, that's where the muties live. Not much activity there, generally. East and southeast, pirate territory. Lots of lights, lots of jets patrolling around. Also, the whole eastern side of the Black Sea is basalt rock. But there's also a lot of that red vegetation there. North, now that's the fraggin' savage land. Lots of activity there ever since we moved in. There's a few spots which are well illuminated. That must be where their villages are. Northeast, there's plenty of vegetation there, and some kind of fraggin' mist. Damned if I know what it is. Can't see much there, generally. She pauses. There's also this guy cruising around on a crane ferry. Old man, armed, refused to cooperate. Could be a pirate, as I've seen him sail into their port on numerous occasions. I've also seen him go north into savage territory. Gotta keep my eyes peeled at all times. It appears as though you can see a lot from here, but everything's a lot closer than you think. Gotta stay alert. Tell me about the monolith. Can't tell you much. Never even seen anything like it before. It's a strange, glowing, angular structure. There's a human-shaped statue beside it. At first I thought it was a pirate, but it never moved. It's got something in its hands, but I can't tell what it is because of the glow. That's all I've got for you. Alright, I'll leave you to your duty. I don't really want to disturb her. She doesn't like being disturbed. That's fine with me. As an introvert, I can appreciate that. So she wants to stay up there, do her job as a sniper / scout / surveillance. So the first thing we're going to do while we're here is visit the merchants. Actually, I guess we should really just visit... Oh, sorry, Alphabet. I didn't mean to bother you. Garcia, do we have anything you'll buy? 2 medicines today. Buying crossbows, but I don't have any. In fact, I don't think I have much of what she'll buy. Let's see if Halim's buying anything, in particular parts. Now, I have a question for you guys as well. When it comes to the M7s, assuming that Oculus doesn't want them for any particular reason, this means that we'll be able to, just a heads up, we'll be able to decode them back in the expedition camp. They contain lore about the NFT and the various facilities and events that transpired around the Black Sea. In the previous videos I did of this area with Garrett, I read them at the end or the beginning of an episode. I'm thinking, if you guys wouldn't mind, I said a question, but I guess this is a question. Would you guys mind if I wait to read their lore, and I'll put all the lore in one single video, rather than reading it at the end of each individual one? Alternatively, because it's more prudent or more immediate to what we're doing, we could read them at the end of a video instead. Let me know which of those you want me to do. Wait till one entire video, we'll read them all, or read them as we locate them and when we thus return back to the expedition camp. Now, let me show me what you got. And he is buying supplies, so I'll sell him this. We'll make a stop back to our house. Oh, I have another question for you fine folks as well. Assuming we are successful at the expedition, we will end up with a special item of some sort at the very, very end that we can turn into some organization. It doesn't have to be the expedition who hired us to possibly find this item that we can turn it into. I guess I should wait until we find out a little more about it to ask your opinion on who we give it to. But if you already know what it is, you could tell me now, and that would help it would help, help is the wrong word. It could persuade me to turn it into a certain group of people. I myself am unsure who should get it when I think about what Gabriel would want to do. We're not like Garrett. And in truth, for Garrett, I turned it into the expedition troops because I did not realize at the time that we could give it to anyone else. In which case, Garrett would have sold it for to whoever would have offered him the most money. Stop by here quickly so that we will be able to put some stuff in our lockers. I'm here, this would be a good time, I suppose, to make a few more MK2 EMP grenades. If I wanted to. So, let's take this. Oh! Do I not have any thin mine cases? I do not! I must have them. I really don't, huh? I have one on me. Alright, I guess we'll come back here later then. Okay, next stop, Oculus. Fastest way to get there Probably from Camp Harthor. Oh, not Camp Harthor. Rail Crossing. Camp Harthor's completely in the wrong direction. Arguably, I could not find a farther place to travel from or to reach Oculus. While we're here, let's stop by Travis. He is buying a handful of things, so we can get some money from him. Didn't even realize I had some of that equipment here. We still have that toxic barrel here. I guess that will be here forever. Normally I'm used to the random events disappearing after a time. I guess the box disappears? Well... I would have thought it would have disappeared after a while. Oh, I have to seriously consider making another suit of power armor for where we're going next as well. In fact, probably off-screen, I'll go ahead and do exactly that. Oh, really? So it can't reach me, everyone. Oh my god! I hate you! I hate you, Siphoner, because we'll just enter combat again. Okay. Not counting that as fleeing. We literally cannot reach the Siphoner. Hey, Azif? Yes. Okay. I cannot talk to him about, at least, the expedition. Let's try the doctor. Nothing here I'm interested in. I could take the magnesium powder, but I don't think we have plenty of it back at base at the moment. Okay, so there was no reason to come here. So, alright then, where do we want to go? I guess, since we played for almost an hour, we'll stop here, everyone, and I will do some off-screening of selling some stuff. I'm going to go ahead and go back to the Grey Army base and loot everything from that spot. I'll probably have created a new suit of armor with some bio-resistance in it as well for the future. And anything else? I guess I'll tell you guys anything else I plan that I have done after we come back. I may do some more crafting. We will see. Alright everyone, so thank you guys for watching this one. We explored that one NFT storage depot. We found a hand that has a microchip in it. We will be bringing that to Seeger and or the professor and seeing if they are able to extract it to make it work for us. And hopefully that will let us to access the building that they are that they have set up the expedition, that is on the same island as where they have set up their expedition. So everyone, I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching this one, and take care, everyone.